This video is powered by the pros at Pascal Air Plumbing and Electric. Arkansas owned, Arkansas operated. GoPascal.com.
Great job by our pitching staff today. Thought Hagan did a tremendous job going through a tough lineup. They're really good at home. Been good at home all year, and even when we had a 7-0 lead, we knew that they would make a run at us, and they did a little bit. And then thought Will came in and did a tremendous job, throwing a lot of strikes. He didn't walk anyone. I think he ended up with 6 strikeouts. And on the offensive end, man, we took advantage of everything they gave us. They walked us, they made errors, got a couple big 2-out hits, and we just kept adding to the lead. So it's a good win.
Bob.
Hey, Dave, what'd you think of Peyton Holt's performance? I mean, getting 3 hits and also made some really good defensive plays for you too.
He did a great job. I mean, offensively, 3 hits, scored a run, saved a couple runs with his glove, and I don't know, he just had a great game. It's nice having somebody down there in the bottom third of the order, starting rallies and also driving in runs.
How'd you think Wagner looked first time back? I know he got plunked a couple times, but got on base. What'd you think of how he played?
I thought he played good. It's a tough situation when you haven't had, live at bats in a real game and haven't played in a month plus, and facing good pitching, good arms, and he's a threat. I mean, that ball he hit at the third baseman field was amazing. That ball was hit like 117, 18 miles an hour is what I was told, which is incredible. That third baseman just threw his glove down there and found it. And if he doesn't field that ball, who knows how many runs we would have scored.
Thanks.
Matt.
Hey, Coach, did you expect Will McIntyre to pitch 4 innings when you brought him in today?
Yeah.
That was the plan for him to close the game?
The plan was to win the game. When we had 4 innings to go, we didn't feel like we needed to bring Gage in right there. We went with Will.
Their starter was a little wild, but you guys had to take advantage of that. I wonder what you thought about the patience that your hitters showed over those first couple of innings.
Yeah, I talked about it after the game. Felt like that they laid off every borderline pitch, and especially early in the count, and got in some really good hitting counts, and he was wild. And he's been really good at home. His numbers overall aren't great, but his numbers at home were really good, especially in league play. So just a really good job by our team. Like I said, taking what they give you and taking advantage of some boots in the field, booted a double play ball, and next thing you know, we scored 4 runs.
Hutch.
Yeah, Dave, going back to Holt, you see him every day in practice. Did you know that he was capable of doing what he's done so far, or has he maybe been a little bit of a gamer and surprised you a little bit?
A little bit of both, actually. He's played good defense, and I felt like his best position was second base coming out of fall ball, and he just seemed to have a little feel over there and works around the bag well. And on the offensive end, I didn't, you never know how it's going to go offensively to a guy that hasn't been an everyday starter, and then he gets plugged in. But, he had a couple of pretty good games throughout the season in midweek games. And then I do think he's a gamer. I think that he's got a mentality about him that he thinks he can, and he's athletic and he's strong.
And with Hagan, it seemed like he cruised through the first 3 innings or so, and then kind of ran into some trouble there in the 4th and 5th. Just what was your perspective on what was going on there?
It just didn't command the ball quite as well in those 2 innings. And, it led to pitching behind the count. Then you're going to give up some hits. And, that's kind of what I saw. But I really liked his demeanor on the mound. And I felt like he wasn't just trying to strike people out. He was trying to get people out. And that's how you stay in the game long.
Tom.
Yeah, my question was about Hagan too. So 84 pitches, was that about just maybe saving up a little bit, the lead that you had, that kind of stuff?
Well, it was really more about, last week I think he threw 90 plus, and it's a shorter week, one less day's rest, and we could have sent him out for one more, but we just felt like with the week being short, let's get him out. We're winning. We have confidence in Will, or if we'd have gone to whoever, we just felt like that it was time to get him.
The broadcast was talking about Slavin's kind of getting hot late in the year, and you homered tonight. Are you seeing maybe growing confidence from Brady and what he's doing lately?
Oh yeah, I feel like he's swinging the bat as well as he has all year right now. If you make a mistake, he's taking advantage of it, hitting the ball out of the park or hitting the ball the other way. And he hit 2 balls on the nose today, and he just missed another one tonight when I think the next at bat, he had a home run in the first. I guess his next at bat, he got under one, and the wind was kind of blowing in at the time, but he just missed hitting it out of the park.
Matt.
The feeling here at the ballpark was that your group just felt confident over those first couple of innings. I mean, what did you think about the way that they came out with everything that they've got to play for this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I just think they came out and kind of play the way they have been, very confident, loose, not worrying about what everybody else is doing, just play baseball and really just try to take care of business tonight. Try to do it again tomorrow, but I really liked what I saw. Really good approach.
All right, Hutch, close it out.
Yeah, Dave, I think McIntyre threw 53 pitches tonight. Is it safe to say he's done for the weekend?
Well, I would say, yeah, for the most part. I mean, I don't know if, who knows what's going to happen, what situation's going to be, but I'd say there's probably about 80% chance he's not going to pitch again in this series.
And with Borfin, it seems like he's been slumping a little bit the last few games. Just what are you seeing from him at the plate?
Yeah, he's getting jammed a little bit. And, they've had a few bad breaks, in my opinion, by some calls. And, the difference between a ball and a strike on a 1-1 count, if they call it a strike, you're down 1-2 or heading the count 2-1. But he's also, first pitch tonight, he got jammed, and that's something he knows can't happen. And, yeah, I mean, it's up and down offensively right now for him, but, hopefully he'll get it going tomorrow.
All right, Robert, close it out.
Coach, I know you told us yesterday that, you don't really talk to the team about milestones like division and conference titles and stuff, but you guys got to 20 wins in the SEC tonight. Does that feel like a significant number to you?
Yeah, 20 in this league's tough, really tough to get to. Yeah, it's a big number. I heard somebody mention on the bus, one of the coaches, but yeah, it's something, first you just try to get to 15. You get to 15, you feel you got a chance to be in a regional, and then anything after that, might lead to having a chance to win something.
BetOnline.ag is your #1 source for all your basketball info, stats, news, and scores. Get the latest odds and lines, including the latest player reports for this year's pro basketball playoffs. BetOnline is always your sports information headquarters this season, as we have you covered for all your sports wagering needs. Basketball, MLB, NHL hockey, right down to UFC and boxing. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way for you to get your betting info, including live betting options and your favorite casino and card games you can play right from your home. Head to the website today or use your mobile device to get in on the action. Be sure to use our promo code BELIEVE to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. That's BLEAV. BLEAV. Bet online, where the game starts.